Every 30 or 60 days, the president addresses the nation announcing various measures to help contain the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. The majority of law-abiding Kenyans quietly follow the directives and take whatever measures necessary to keep us safe. And when they don't, the law enforcers are usually at hand to persuade them, sometimes using a rather heavy hand. But for a particular group of people known as politicians, discontent with the containment measures is the order of the day. So, to be or not be contained by the president's directives, that is a question that Eunice Omolo explores.
The Public Health and Public Order Acts have been the wheels that drive a majority of rules and regulations given by the executive during the pandemic. Curfew orders, declarations of infected areas, and restrictions of movement, and regulations and rules on the prevention, control, and suppression of COVID-19. The most touchy of the rules is the prohibition of public gatherings, affecting the number of people who can attend funerals, weddings, and places of worship. And some must have sighed with relief when the High Court of Kenya ruled that the COVID-19 containment measures on public gatherings and restrictions of movement ratified by the Cabinet on October 8, 2020 were unconstitutional. The directive had been issued by the National Security Advisory Committee on October 7, 2020 before being ratified by Cabinet. The court, however, did not question the presidential directive, and so the containment measures announced by the president remain in force. But politicians have been the first to flout the rules. Just a day after the president's announcement, Deputy President William Ruto held a meeting with religious leaders at his current home, with numbers seemingly above what the guidelines stipulate, and some attended without properly wearing the masks. And despite the rising number of infections and deaths, the Orange Democratic Party went ahead with political gatherings. ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna explained that it will not be possible to cancel the Homa Bay meeting convened by the party leader Raila Odinga on Thursday, since the arrangements were already complete. Many Kenyans have been upset that the guidelines are applied at the convenience of politicians but sternly enforced on citizens. The ban on gatherings has also led to the suspension of the 7th Annual Devolution Conference slotted for August 23rd to 26th in Makueni. This was despite the Council of Governors announcing that steps had been taken to help prevent the spread of the disease. Among the measures was that the 1,000 delegates attending the event must have been fully vaccinated against COVID-19. It seems the most urgent steps the government must take is to contain the politicians in order to control the spread of the coronavirus.
Sasa zaidi ya mwaka moja na kitu hatujakanyaga Nakuru kwa sababu ya hii shetani inaitwa COVID.